Have you ever felt like you're giving everything in a relationship, but getting nothing in return? Like she's there, but not really present? If you've ever found yourself in a situation where you feel like you're being taken for granted or played, chances are you might be dealing with a woman who's using you. This isn't something easy to admit, but it's crucial to recognize the signs. Today, I'm going to break down 7 subtle yet unmistakable signs that a woman is using you. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of whether she's genuinely interested or if it's time to move on and protect your heart. Number 1, she never does one-on-one dates. This might seem harmless at first, but it's a huge indicator of where her intentions lie. Picture this. You've planned a nice evening. Maybe it's a cozy dinner at a new restaurant or a movie night, just the two of you. But the moment you mention it, she throws in a curveball. Can I bring my friends along? Or how about we go somewhere more public, like a bar or a party? It seems like she's up for a good time, right? Wrong. She's subtly trying to avoid intimate situations where you two can be alone. Why? Because one-on-one time means focus, and focus leads to questions. Personal questions. Questions about where this relationship is going, how she feels about you, or what her intentions are. If she's not genuinely interested in getting to know you better, she'll avoid these situations like the plague. Instead, she'll bring a crowd. It's like having a security blanket of distractions, ensuring that she doesn't have to engage with you on a deeper level. It's also a way to keep things casual, so she doesn't feel like she's giving you the wrong impression or leading you on more than necessary. You see, when a woman likes you, she'll crave that one-on-one time. It's a chance to explore your connection, build intimacy, and see if there's something more. But when she's not into you or simply using you, she'll throw these little barriers between you, using the group setting as a shield. Here's a rule of thumb. If she's always keen to involve other people on your dates, it's not because she's just being friendly. It's because she doesn't want to face the possibility of you getting too close or expecting more. Pay attention to this behavior, because it's a major red flag that she's not as into you as she might seem. Number 2, she seems checked out. This one might hurt because you'll definitely notice it, but you might not want to admit it. When you're talking to her, does she seem distant? Does she keep glancing at her phone, responding half-heartedly to your questions, or avoiding eye contact? If she's not giving you her full attention, she's mentally somewhere else, and unfortunately, it's not with you. Think about how people behave when they're interested. Their eyes light up when you talk. They lean in, hang on to every word, and ask questions because they genuinely want to know more. If she's not doing that, if she seems like she'd rather be anywhere else, that's your cue to back off. But why would she still be around, you ask? It's simple. She's getting something from the interaction. Maybe it's the comfort of having someone to talk to, the convenience of you always being there, or simply the validation that someone is pursuing her. When she's checked out but still hanging around, it's because she knows she doesn't have to put in the effort, and she's fine with taking whatever she can get without giving anything back. In contrast, when a woman is genuinely interested, she'll be curious about your day, your passions, your dreams. She'll remember small details and bring them up later because she's invested. If you're pouring your heart out and she's scrolling through her Instagram feed, it's time to rethink your investment in her. Number 3, she's only nice when she needs something. The classic move. She's cold and distant most of the time, but then, out of nowhere, she turns on the charm. She's sweet, attentive, even flirty. It feels good, right? Like things are finally starting to turn around? But before you get too comfortable, ask yourself, what changed? 9 times out of 10, this sudden switch happens because she wants something. Maybe she's in a jam and needs a favor, like a ride somewhere, or she's hinting at needing help with her bills. Maybe she's even suddenly interested in your career advice or needs a hand moving her stuff. Whatever it is, this sudden niceness isn't genuine affection. It's manipulation. It's a strategy. By being nice when she needs something, she ensures that you'll feel obligated to help. And once she's gotten what she needs, she'll go back to being cold and distant, leaving you wondering what you did wrong. This cycle can be incredibly draining because it keeps you on an emotional roller coaster. One moment, you feel like you're making progress. The next, she's back to ignoring your calls. If she's only around when there's something in it for her, that's a huge red flag. Relationships are supposed to be about mutual support and affection, not just taking advantage of someone's kindness. A woman who only shows up when it's convenient for her doesn't care about you. She cares about what she can get from you. Number 4, she uses you to network. You're proud of your achievements and your circle of friends. Maybe you've worked hard to build a professional network or have some influential connections. It's only natural that you want to introduce her to the people who matter in your life. But pay attention to how she reacts when she meets them. Does she seem more interested in your friends or colleagues than in you? Is she constantly talking about what your friends do or how amazing your boss's job is? If she's always asking about your connections, subtly hinting that she'd love an introduction, you might be dealing with someone who's more interested in your network than in you. This behavior is particularly damaging because it feels personal. You want to believe that she likes your friends because she likes you. But when it's all about what they can do for her, like getting her a job or helping her land a deal, it's a clear sign that she's using you as a stepping stone. And once she's made those connections, don't be surprised if she starts pulling away. You've served your purpose, and now she's moving on. A woman who genuinely cares about you will be interested in your friends because she wants to get to know the people who are important in your life. She'll ask about them, sure, but it won't be with an agenda. It'll be out of genuine curiosity and a desire to bond with your social circle. If she's constantly angling for a way to benefit from them, it's time to take a step back. Number 5, the relationship feels unequal. This one can be a bit tricky because society often places certain expectations on men when it comes to relationships. You might feel like it's your role to provide, to be the one giving more, whether it's in terms of time, money, or effort. But when the scales are tipped too far, it's a problem. A relationship should have a sense of balance. Not necessarily 50-50 in every aspect, but there should be give and take. If you're the one always planning the dates, paying the bills, and putting in the emotional labor, and she's just coasting along, that's a sign she's not as invested as you are. And it's not just about money, it's about effort. If she's not reciprocating in some meaningful way, whether it's through affection, acts of kindness, or simply showing up when it matters, then she's taking advantage of the imbalance. If you ever feel drained or like you're carrying the entire weight of the relationship, listen to that feeling. A woman who cares will want to contribute in her own way to show you that she values your time and effort. Number 6, she always wants to stay at home. Okay, I get it. Sometimes staying in is great. It's cozy, private, and there's no pressure. But if she always insists on staying at home, never wanting to go out or be seen in public with you, something's off. Maybe she's hiding you from her friends and family, or maybe she's hiding her social life from you. Either way, it's a red flag. If she's genuinely proud to be with you, she'll want to show you off. She'll want to take you out, introduce you to people, and make memories together outside the 4 walls of your living room. But if she's keeping you in the shadows, it's probably because she doesn't see a future with you or doesn't want others to know you're involved. It's a way of keeping things casual and under the radar. Number 7, the relationship never grows. You've been together for months, maybe even years, but nothing changes. There's no deepening of your bond, no shared goals or dreams. You're stuck in the same place, going through the same motions. Every time you bring up taking things to the next level, she brushes it off or changes the subject. A relationship that's not growing is stagnant, and stagnation is a sign of disinterest. When a woman wants to build a future with you, she'll be eager to make plans, to talk about what's next. If she's content with things staying exactly as they are, it's because she's not looking to build something long-term. She's comfortable, but she's not invested. When you notice that a woman isn't interested in growth, it's time to reevaluate your position. A loving relationship is about moving forward together, evolving, and supporting each other's dreams and ambitions. If that's not happening, then you're probably wasting your time.